everyone. You're welcome to my YouTube channel. This is our very first feature. We have our super amazing baker. In fact, I call her the cake boss, you know, so it's really a privilege and an honor to have her grace our screen today. Please, in fact, I'm talking too much. Just introduce yourself.
Hi guys, I'm Mrs. Assumpta Sinte, CEO Cakes by Assumpta. Yes, I bake all kinds of cake, including wedding, birthday, anniversary, whatever I do shops, I do corporate, whatever it is. Yeah.
In fact, she's your plug. Anything cake,
Yeah,
you want
in
cake
Bayelsa
house,
State, Yenegua.
just contact her.
Thank you.
So first of all, we are going to be sharing our experiences as CS moms with you, and we hope that these experiences will, how will I put it, like one or two people are able to learn a few things from both of us. And let's also take note that whatever it is we are saying are real life stories, and we're saying it as it relates to us. We're not coming to tell you somebody else's story. We're saying our story. So if this looks like what you've been interested in, just keep watching. Are you ready?
Yep.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, first off, what is C-section? Cesarean section, like they call it. What is this cesarean section?
C-section, as it has to do with delivery, yeah, childbirth, whereby the lower abdomen of a woman is cut. That's an incision, whereby the woman has an incision, create an incision for the baby to come out. Yeah, that's the kind of that's what C-section is all about. And it can be, it's not like a vaginal delivery whereby whereby labor occurs. Labor might not occur to have a C-section. Yes, you can choose the date of delivery and all that, or whereby complications, pregnancy complications occurs, and that's when you can have a C-section.
Yeah, see, guru, that's how you know a good student. She's already asking for extra paper. Okay, but for me, what I would just say is that a C-section is a surgical procedure where a doctor has to use cutleries to bring out your baby. So that's it. Okay, so basically, what was your C-section experience like generally? How was your experience?
Honestly, I wouldn't say it's better than vaginal birth, or vaginal birth is better. I don't know, but somehow it's an adventure. Yes, it's an adventure for me, and all the same, everything is just God. But at first, it's a painless delivery. After being given the epidural injection at the lower back the spine, you don't feel anything. The painless delivery. So, but after the injection, the epidural injection wears off, the pain comes. Because yes, it's not an easy and it's not an easy surgery that you had. The pains are there because it's from the womb. You are being sewn from the womb outside and all that. So it's not, and it's a very ugly one after the injection wears off. But I think it's even better because the baby, you don't get to experience that tear of the vagina and all that. It's still the same pain you can still go through. Yeah, so you'll be taught how to sit, you'll be taught how to stand, you'll even be taught how to walk, and you can't even take anything after before the surgery and after the surgery until maybe after 2 days. Even water too. So it's not an easy one birthing any child into this world, whether vagina or a C-section. C-section is not a pain to be mocked. That's
I think that's even the area I really need you to stress, because people have, especially Nigerians, they have this opinion that you gave birth to CS. Can't you push? Are you not, like, they just see you like you're less of a woman if you cannot have a vaginal birth. What's your opinion?
So many persons, a lot of persons do say that, a lot of persons do criticize, but nobody knows what could be happening with you it could be as a result of complications resulting from your pregnancy. So what do you do, especially in the case when they tell you that your cervix cannot dilate to like 10 cm? What do you do? Don't you have an surgery and get your baby out? So many persons have high blood pressure in pregnancy. So many things come up. So these are and sometimes the baby is not yet ready to come out, and you have a situation whereby the baby breaks the water in the amniotic sac. That was what happened for me when I was my daughter. That was what happened before the surgery.
Oh really? Your water already broke?
Yes.
In my own case,
she broke the water in the amniotic sac, and they prepared me for an emergency delivery, emergency
like
surgery.
Straight now, because
yes. So when it happens like that, you can't choose at that moment. You just have to go through that surgery. And so many persons do criticize and talk so many things, but it's not like it's because they haven't been there. They haven't even seen situations that made them that will make them feel that way or experience such. That's why they are even talking like that. But
okay, like in my own case, like my baby did not break. I didn't even feel labor pain. I didn't feel labor pain at all. You know, trust our Nigerian medical system. I'm sorry to say, with all apologies, you know. I was going for scan, normal antenatal. Then the doctor, the radiologist or whatever they call them, was like, my baby's weight was 3.5 kg. I was like, oh yeah, I'm in check. You know, I'm on point. 3.5 kg is just okay. This was around close to the 8th month, you know. So I thought I was good. Until one day, the gynecologist that was observing me, was like, are you sure your baby's weight is 3.5? I was like, I checked. Now, yes, I will show him the scan result and everything. So he referred me somewhere else to go and check, you know, to do like a confirmatory test. People of God, I went for the test and it was 4.4. Hey God, I started crying. So immediately doctor saw it, was like they're booking me for an emergency. Like immediately, they didn't have to, you know, wait until the 9th month per se, because the baby's weight just keep adding. So that was my case. Not like I had any serious complication. It was just basically the baby's weight, and my legs were already swollen. So what are we waiting for? So it's just a matter of just bring out the baby. That's all. So
it's not an easy one. When people criticize and all that, it's just because they haven't seen situations that made them to speak the manner they speak, they talk.
But like,
and
seriously,
they will say it's not having a surgical birth. It's not the way the Hebrew women.
Oh God, this Hebrew women concept. You know what?
So
this Hebrew women concept have cost so many people their lives and their children. So
what is your own view? What is your own definition of the Hebrew women?
Please tell us in the comment section.
The Hebrew women delivery is mother and child coming out alive.
That's
whether surgical birth or vaginal birth
or mouth birth, if there's anything like, yes, that's
mother and baby alive after childbirth. That is the Hebrew women delivery for me.
Thank you very much. Because in a situation where a doctor tells, you know, a patient, you know, get ready for a C-section, the woman is like, God forbid, you start casting and binding. What is that? So many people have lost their children.
You know, before now, anything C-section, anything surgery, operation, childbirth, what comes into our minds before now is death. That the woman rather will just die from there while giving birth. That is why they are scared and they kick against some person. But no, it's not like that anymore. I was discussing with the doctors while I was being operated on. I was talking, gisting. So you know, they won't allow you sleep because the epidural injection makes you sleep. But they know you are feeling sleepy, but they will not allow you sleep. They keep engaging you so that you will not sleep. So it's actually a very smooth adventure.
So it's something I want to say.
Very smooth adventure if anyone could experience it. So those that have not experienced or feel that it's a death sentence or something, they are very wrong.
Yes, this section is not
vaginal delivery or surgical delivery. Anyone is okay. So far, mother and child are alive, and you don't go to quack where they will deceive you and tell you
so very important.
That's another issue. quack, especially all these those mama baba ijo or baba dembe or baba ogbia.
Please, So enough said about the Hebrew women and how C-section is not a death sentence. Let me just throw one little question. So if you have, like, when you're ready to get your next baby, is C-section an option you want to opt for? Would you want to go for the C-section for the second baby?
I don't mind having a surgical birth again. I don't mind. Like I said, and I will always say it's like an adventure for me. But I think I would like to experience that thing before vaginal birth.
Are you sure?
So I think I will experience that vaginal birth if I have the chance. But C-section, it's an option.
Okay, that makes sense, Sha. Well, if I'm having my next baby, if they say C-section, well, I don't mind, having my next baby through C-section. I don't see anything wrong with it. It doesn't make you less of a woman
At all.
It doesn't reduce you in any way. As a matter of fact, some people even think that if you have a baby through C-section, you are even still intact down there. Excuse me. You know what I mean now? Okay, so that's it for me. That's my opinion. I don't mind doing it.
And C-section does not make you have big tummy.
Thank you. Okay, that
it
brings
is
me
your
to
eating habit that makes you have big
Victor.
tummy.
Okay, so that leads me to my next question. Any word to debunk like popular opinion about C-section, just like the one you just mentioned, that when you have C-section, your tummy will be so big, you won't be able to go back to your pre-pregnancy size and all that. What are the myths, like basic things that people think about CS that's false, that's not true? We already mentioned that C-section is not a death sentence like some people think. We already said that if you have a baby through C-section doesn't mean that you're not a Hebrew woman.
Yeah, that's true.
Then you just mentioned that having a C-section doesn't mean that your tummy will be so big that it cannot come back to. So what other myths do people believe that you think is not true about C-section? Okay, Nigerians will tell you if you had your baby through C-section, you're not a woman. I think they say that a lot. Haven't you heard it?
Yes,
I think someone, excuse me,
say until you push.
Yes, until you push
that
your
makes
baby,
you a woman. African woman for that matter.
Oh God.
How?
No, people say, do you know what? I think when I had my baby, somebody came and was like, they help you, Abina, you push them. Yeah, somebody said that to me, like, they help you, Abina, you push them. Hello, we just need to fumigate our mind.
And I can clearly state that a vaginal delivery pain is nothing compared to a surgical delivery pain.
Somebody else might be asking, have you had a vaginal
With a vaginal delivery, you can get up, walk, sit, still feel yourself like the normal being that you are. But surgical birth takes you days, if not weeks.
I think I stood up to carry my baby the second day.
If you went to like a specialist hospital, a good hospital, at least 4 days, you can be getting yourself back. Meanwhile, before that, with that day you delivered and the second day, my God,
you're in another world.
You can't even get up. You can't even turn. You can't even hold your tummy or cuddle yourself. Like, oh, this pain, you can't do anything. You are just there lying. The only thing you're doing is breathing and moving your eyes.
But funny enough, I think it varies for people. Some people have spoken with someone, like a woman, and she was like, she stood up that day, the day she had her baby, like C-section, she stood up to carry her baby. So I think it's relative for some people, like some very super women.
I haven't heard of that.
Yeah,
that very day carrying the baby.
Yes, good. So you can just share your experiences, women out there. What do you think? Have you heard stories of women that carry their baby that same day, or some of them wait for 1 week, before? Just tell us. Let's share experiences in the comment section. I think with this we'll come to the end of this video. If it's something you like, I'm sure you enjoyed watching it. Give this video a huge thumbs up, comment, like, share, subscribe. If you've not subscribed already, please subscribe so the ministry can grow.
You need to
Subscribe, please. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next one. Bye.